GM Blacktop for you right there, diesel kind of guy. First time I saw GM, he was at the Fergus Truck Show. He was performing back then. I think he came on in the afternoon before Terry Clark. He had a trailer. He was doing a real big thing. He's been an owner-operator. He's been trucking. Now he's doing kind of I think he's doing more of hotshot style trucking right now, but he's still on. I had him on the podcast back. I can't remember when this was. It was quite a while ago. I gotta have him back on again. I've seen him a couple times since, but this is an interview we did for In the Studio. Here's a little portion of that interview for you now.
It's right. As long as they like it lyrically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and the genres are mixing anyway, right? I think it's funny when you talk to people, being on the radio, and I do DJ at events and stuff, and people go, I don't listen to country. And then the first song they ask for is like a Shania Twain. And I go, that's country, right? It may be new country or older country, depending on what it is. But it's funny. I flipped over the country. I was born in the early 60s. So, of course, by the time I was a teenager, I was in the 70s. So, of course, all the hard rock and Queen and Kiss, all of those guys are my favorite. But I started driving truck in the 80s. And that's right when Garth Brooks and all them were coming out with their stuff. And you start learning about the old country, and now I'm a big fan of old, like George Jones and all that. Is just, I love all of that stuff, right? So it's pretty fun to see how it all comes in full circle. When do you have time to write your trucking? You must be up there, maybe you're enjoying those breaks on the hours of service so that you can write. Is that when do you have time to write your song?
I write, for me, there's no real right time. For me, it just kind of, it flows at that moment or it doesn't. But I definitely have wrote a lot of songs over a steering wheel. I know that for sure.
Another one.
I'm the guy in the road that's doing this all the time because I'm writing the song. And then I realized I could use a voice recorder, and that helped a lot.
Yeah, there you go. I know. I have a friend, Robert Stevens. He was on. He's a novelist, and he was on the podcast, and he's written tons of. And we got talking. I said, "How many shippers and receivers have been killed off in your novel?" He said, "I can't name that." He says because it's all built on real life, but he changes the name. So, do you find that too? Yours sounds like it's built on what you're going through in your life. Do you ever do you find that gets to be too much about your life? Like, I mean, that's a lot to share. As an artist and as a driver.
I think that's honestly, Bruce, I think that's one of the things that people like about my music is that it's kind of a no bones music. They know that anything that I've written is in some way attached to my life in some way, I guess you could say. And I guess that's why I, say I'm a lifestyle performer is right. There's not a whole lot of performers actually, if you really think about it, that write and sing about their life and live their life. In my case, being a trucker, there's not a lot of performers that have that kind of a niche, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, I know. Some kind of get in there because they think
he's a blacktop kind of guy. Here we go, a little GM Blacktop for you.